Hey guys, welcome to the review show. My name's Austin. DC League of Super Pets is starring Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart. Superman, that's played by John Krasinski, gets kidnapped, and so Crypto, that is voiced by Dwayne Johnson, has to go save him. So he runs into the Ace, that is voiced by Kevin Hart, and his team of pets, and so they basically get superpowers from this yellow stone, and they team up to save the Justice League. When they presented DC League of Super Pets, I'm like, oh no, oh no, and I didn't really get anything from the trailers. I thought the trailers were okay, but the cast members that were presented to us, I was like, all right, this looks interesting. There's a lot of good actors in this. There's Keanu Reeves, John Krasinski, Dwayne Johnson, Kevin Hart. Like, there's a bunch of actors and actresses in this movie that had great movies and do a good job. And so the main two of this movie is Dwayne Johnson, Kevin Hart. That they play Crypto, which is Superman's dog, and Ace is this stray dog, and he's been like kind of in a pet center, and so he's been waiting to be adopted. So he plays that type of character, and so I'm like, all right, what are you guys gonna bring to the table? As voice acting, not that much, honestly. I couldn't when Dwayne and Kevin talked, I'm like, I'm not picturing Crypto or Ace. I mean, Ace is like I guess a made up character. Maybe I have no idea. I'm not a super pet lore type of person. I have no idea. So from my knowledge, he might be a made up character. So I guess in this scenario, it's fine. But I don't picture. But when I look at these characters, I'm like, I literally see Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart. I literally don't picture, the characters that they're supposed to be playing. They don't add anything to their voices. They don't change that much to present themselves that they're this character. And so it's just like they're just kind of going through the motions a little bit. I know Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart have great chemistry, and you can definitely feel it in this movie. There's parts where it's like, all right, I'm liking what you guys are doing. That is cool, but you guys are not voice actors. I'm sorry. It's just like you're doing good, but you're not like, there's not enough for it to be like top tier like voice acting. And so and to compare that to like the rest, like Keanu Reeves and John Krasinski, you know what, I spent like 5 minutes trying to say his last name. Screw it. I knew going in, like, okay, these actors are playing who, and I never ever came to my mind, it's like, oh, that's John, and that's Keanu Reeves. And I'm like, when I literally just see them as Batman and Superman because they're doing something with their voice. Like they're playing a character. Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart just sound like they're just playing themselves. And so you kind of just lose some of the emotion that that the movie tries to do for you, and it kind of skips some character arc beats. It's like, all right, we're only an hour and 45-minute movie. We're gonna need to speed this up, and it's an animation movie, and so. Which, speaking of animation, the animation is pretty good. There's only one scene where I thought the animation looked crap, and it was these two, I guess, guinea pigs. One was water and one was lava. And at some point, they just came, and if you watch the movie or seen the movie, you might know what I'm talking about. They kind of come desaturated, like when they're starting to lose color, which is not the color problem. It's the way that their texture on the characters look. They looked like they were action. Like you can tell that they're animated, and it didn't stand out with everything else around it. And so besides that, great animation, great directing, great and the story is okay. It's good for a kid's story. It's not like, it doesn't treat the kids like they're stupid. It actually tells a cohesive story, and it treats like your audience it treats their audience like they're like they know what you're talking about, and it doesn't crap on them, and doesn't do like all the jokes in this movie were actually really good. They weren't like childish type of like, you know, lame jokes like fart jokes or anything like that. There is one pee joke, but I only allow one because they're dogs, and so it's just like, yeah, it's a good fun time to relax and watch a movie and enjoy something like and I had fun. It's just that Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart, they're just not voice actors. You don't get enough charisma from them as voice actors, at least for me, because I never picture them as as the characters that they were playing, compared to the other actors that actually felt like, oh, they're playing an actual character like they would in live action. It's the same thing. It's just like you're putting a little bit more in your voice to present that through animation, because you just don't have the face expression to do that. I'm gonna give DC League of Super Pets a B-. It's a lot of fun. Go check it out. There's not a lot of stuff out, and so not a lot of good animation movies out either. So go check it out. I highly recommend it. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Like I said, I'll see you guys in the next review. Bye, guys.